always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense is on the field for the first time today. I know this Cotton Bowl was divided 50-50, but it's been mostly crimson and cream lately, Jesse.
And I'm tired of these outcomes, results, and the narrative too, David. At some point, players just got to step up, make plays, and win the game.
Yeah, they get tired of hearing about it because all year long you hear about it. Then the next year, and when you put this losing streak together like they have, all they've done has been talked about in a negative fashion.
All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Sooners have this offense rolling. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that
makes his man miss. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who's the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What a matter.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, hand him the ball.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Texas offense will go to work for the first time. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Inside the 45. Discards him with the stiff arm. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was...
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Got it in the middle. It's Humphries. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Play this game in the shadow of Big Tex. You can get a corny dog out there, play carnival games, and see one of the great rivalries in the sport, David.
It's crazy. You literally walk outside of the stadium, and there are thousands upon thousands of people. They don't even realize a football game's going on, Jesse. They're just having a good time.
You're right. It's part of what makes this game so special. The Red River rivalry, there's just so much fanfare. There's so much tradition. And remember, with bragging rights on the line, this thing just means more.
The Longhorns will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
On third down, going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Texas offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll run for it on third and short. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13. The Longhorns pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they kick it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And there's so many targets to focus on and so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football, does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
Here's the pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Still looking, on the move. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds his big tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll run the quarterback sneak. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'll immediately call timeout. And the offense stays on the field with just a couple of tick-tocks left on the clock. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. The sneak scores it.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of... pushes the offense back. He might want another play. They'll leave it with him. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Going up top again. Caught. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Longhorns are marching down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Longhorns with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Humphreys. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Here comes the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way through.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Sooners line up to punt it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right.
And down he goes back at the 3. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting a sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Got his man on the right. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. He's got the tight end. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Sooners trying to cash it in on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 35 over Kansas State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Tight end now in motion. They want that clock to run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Using his feet to buy time. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just give it back and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. This time on target. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
It was the Longhorns who will ride off into the sunset with a coveted Golden Hat trophy after beating their despised rival to the north. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.